the cable, this is looking a bit more constructive. Looking a bit more constructive than it has been, certainly. We broke the 155.22, which was the high here. As you see, the euro dollar has broken. I mean, this is the equivalent of the 133.33 in the euro dollar. Okay. This is the equivalent of the 133.33 in the euro dollar. So the euro is firmer than the pound, and this indicates it. The slight lag, in the cable here. Is the sound lost? Fine, thanks, Barry. So our structural long is the 159.80. Right, and this rings a bell. This rings a bell to me because if we look back, we had the 159.80 in as the boundary, to the period of consolidation, basically over 6 months last year. We had the 159.80 as, I mean, this is a weekly chart here. This weekly low here, you can see this is circled, and this would have been circled way back when. And some lovely price action recognition here of the 159.80 at these highs. As you can see, this is a move to the upside followed by a failure. I mean, a wild failure to make new lows by a long way, and this 159.80 represents our structure. We may get some, we will get some noise around here, obviously, but you keep your eyes on that US dollar index below the 80.38. So just to see the 159.80 in its more macro relevance, we go back to the daily. So that's our structural long, the 159.80, indicated by the blue line there. Our structural short we're going to have as our structural short is going to be the 157. It's going back again. It's the lower low. It's the structure of this larger formation here, 157.06. Okay, so it's a structure here, and it came back. You see how this we fell out from the 159.80, and we had a few days, basically 10 days reaction to this level before we got the strong momentum decline out of this zone here. So what we're going to do, because much like the euro dollar, the structural short's a long way off, really, in a technical picture, it's either going to be 155 or this low here. Our nearest possible short in terms of structural relevance is the 157.06. Okay, you see these 3 days here sort of respective. We went through it to close below, and we pushed on with momentum to the upside. So the bias is up, but beware of that structural short of 157.06, because it has prior relevance, not so much in the near term, but as you can see, going back. In terms of our nearer term long and short points, our long point is going to be, it's a big range day actually. You know, the big range day rules, we buy the high, which would be the 158.41. Okay, high there, 158.41, Friday's high. And our short point, we can get the entry at the structural short, the 157. Now what you could do is, if you wanted to play it a bit safer, you could wait for the market. If you wanted to take a short, you could wait for the market to trade through the 157.06 and sell on the low of Friday. So make sure you can wait for the market to hold below 157.06 and then sell the daily short. Let's have a look what that looks like on the 200 tick. Yeah, so I mean we've got decent moves up here. So the 157.06. You've got the 157.06 there. I mean, you can see even on the 200 tick, we get some response to the level. It's pretty much that it's the bottom of the opening range in the US session, and we get a decent move up from it. We get some reaction here once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and we get the push out of the 157.06. So it's good enough actually. You know, we can take a short at 157.06, bearing in mind our bias is still to the upside. You know, we're not going to expect a massive payout from here. So the long point is 158.41, which is the daily high. Short point is 157.06. Now, if you went long at the highs, your stop is going to be because of this move up, because of this decent move up. I mean, obviously, if you've got the short-term system, you're going to have your stop the other side of the opening range. But I mean, you could. There's a very. If we actually do trade straight up from Tokyo, I mean, your nearest stop would be the 158, so below this low here, because it'd be too wide for you down here, I'd imagine. I mean, you could put it either below the one-day high or tuck it up below here or the other side of the range. It's not obvious, that long stop on this cable, so it's be up to your risk appetite a little bit on that. The short stop, if you're going short at 157.06, remember our structure here from the wider picture on the weekly and the daily. If you're going short at 157.06, you can have your stop the other side of the one-day high. Okay, 157.40. That's your short stop. Should be clear. So that's quite a close stop there for you. Just the other side of the 157.40. Okay, that's the cable. Moving on. Let me just do the recording.